Quran al-Hakim. It's the wise Quran. وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. And whoever is given hikmah is given great good. وَمَا يَذَّكَّرُ إِلَّا أُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. But only people of innermost core remember this. Lub. Lub is the seed, it's the pith. People of pith, weighty people, pithy people. Weighty people, not empty people. Because human beings are between aql and humq. Aql is intelligence, humq is foolishness. And what's in between is sukhf. Sakhif. That's why most people, if you look out there, are in a state of hamaqa. Even the intelligent people, they're all in a state of hamaqa, stupidity. Because what is an aql? Allah says about the kuffar, hum qawmun la ya'qilun. They're people that don't use their aql. What is aql? What does aql? What is the benefit derived from aql? Is that you're able to weigh things. Intellectus in Latin means to judge between things. Aql enables you to judge between falsehood and truth in the ma'qulat, in the intelligibles, and right and wrong in the mu'amalat. You have ma'qulat and you have mu'amalat. Aql is the ability to judge between truth and falsehood in the intelligibles and between right and wrong in the transactions. So the human being has a rational and a moral component. Both of them are related to the intellect. And that is what the aql is. The aql يَعْقِلُكَ عَنِ الْبَاطِلِ. It prevents you from falling into falsehood. وَيَعْقِلُكَ عَنِ الْحَرَامِ. And it prevents you from entering into the wrong in your moral transactions. That's what aql is. So if you see people out there, no matter how intelligent they are, no matter how, see, daha is cleverness. What's called daha. The Arabs have words for all these things. We used to. A clever person is not an aql. For instance, there's Wall Street people, Boski type people. There's no doubt that they're clever. They're dahiya. They have daha. But it's not the aql. Because their cleverness does not prevent them from doing wrong and does not encourage them to do right. So in the end, like the Arabs say, قَتَلُهُ ذَكَاؤُهُ. His cleverness killed him. Ibn Taymiyyah called one man, he's one of the philosophers, he said, ذِكِي غِيرُ ذِكِي. He was clever but not pure. ذِكِي غِيرُ ذِكِي. So you want the aql. That's what we want. لَعَلُكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. That's what this is all about. It's learning to use the intellect. And the intellect is trained by education first and foremost. You have to educate the mind. The mind has amazing innate abilities, but it also has amazing innate flaws. And that's what learning does. It separates what's good from the intellect from what's bad. Because the intellect will trip you up. Just like an aql can stop you, prevent you from the truth as well. The iqal, the thing that, the aql can do that. Ibn Hazm says that the majority of people have this quality of sukh. They'll talk about things of no benefit to them. He said that they'll desire things that can, he said the world is like this, he said it's like a wheel being turned by a torrent. Like these water wheels, but there's a torrent coming down. He said you can't stop the wheel. He said all your wishes are empty wishes. You're not going to change things by wishing. You change things by engaging the world. So that's what he said. You can spend your life just talking about things. And then there's other people that go out and do things. They engage the world. They change things. And they're easy to criticize, those people. But the people that criticize them are people sitting on the sidelines. That's who criticizes. You'll always see the critics are people on the sidelines. They're not in the world. They're not engaging the world. They're just watching, oh, look at that guy. He's trying to do this. Look at that person. It's so stupid. This and that. It's an empty life. And then when they die, they just find out they just wasted their life. He said it's better to have a good opinion of everybody, have good feelings, goodwill towards everybody. He said have goodwill towards everybody. Desire good for everybody on the planet. Why desire evil for people? It comes from an empty source. People that want the destruction of another people, people that want... I mean, there are some evil people on the world. There's no doubt. There are people, they're just evil. The majority of people, they're fence sitters. What you need to do is tip the fence over. Inshallah.